Imagine launching yourself off a snowy ramp, flying through the air at over 100 kilometers per hour, knowing that one wrong move could mean disaster. But what if I told you someone pushed the limits beyond anything we've ever seen before? This is the most insane ski jump record ever caught on camera. How did it happen? Who was the daredevil behind it? And what was going through their mind at that moment? Stay tuned, because this is a story you do not want to miss. This moment changed ski jumping forever. But before we relive the incredible record-breaking jump, let's meet the person behind this unbelievable feat.
It's a new world record!
Meet Stefan Kraft, a name that echoes in the world of ski jumping. Born in Schwarzach im Pongo, Austria, Stefan's passion for ski jumping ignited at a young age. He started as a child, soaring off small ramps, dreaming of one day becoming the best. Little did he know he wouldn't just be the best, he would rewrite history. Stefan Kraft, I always wanted to fly. Ever since I was a kid, ski jumping felt like the closest thing to flying. It's a mix of control and chaos, and I love that. Stefan's talent became evident early on. By the time he was competing professionally, he was already setting records. But in 2017 at the Vickersund Ski Flying World Cup, he did something no one thought was possible. Ski jumping has always been about pushing the boundaries of physics and human endurance. Before Stefan Kraft's historic jump, the world record stood at 252 meters, set by Anders Fannemel in 2015. Many believed that breaking past 252 meters would require superhuman effort. The risks were astronomical. The physics of ski flying meant that any miscalculation could result in a catastrophic crash. To reach that kind of distance, everything has to be perfect. The takeoff, the wind conditions, the body position in the air, all of it. One minor mistake and you could be looking at a disastrous fall. But Stefan Kraft was ready. He had trained for years, perfected his technique, and studied every single detail of his jump. And on March 18, 2017, everything aligned perfectly. March 18, 2017. Vikersund, Norway. The perfect conditions. A crowd holding their breath. The moment of truth arrived. Stephen Kraft pushed off, launched himself off the monstrous ski-flying hill, and soared through the air, defying gravity. Seconds stretched into eternity. The world seemed to pause. The sheer length of the flight left spectators in awe. Then, bam! He lands it, 253.5 meters. A new world record. To put that into perspective, that's the length of 2.5 football fields. Not only did Kraft break the previous record, but he did it with absolute precision and control. But what was going through his mind during those few seconds in the air? Stephen Kraft. It felt unreal. Everything was silent, just me and the wind. The air was rushing past, but inside my mind it was pure focus. When I landed, I wasn't even sure how far I'd gone. Then I saw the reaction of my teammates and the crowd. It was overwhelming. It wasn't just a record, it was a statement. A statement that human limits could be pushed further than we ever imagined. The sports world erupted. Fellow ski jumpers were in awe. Analysts broke down the science of the jump. Fans celebrated the moment as one of the greatest in ski jumping history. But what did this mean for Stephen Kraft's future? Would he push even further? Could he one day reach an unimaginable 260 meters? Expert analysis. Expert. While Kraft's jump was extraordinary, the challenge now is whether the technology and human endurance can sustain even further jumps. We may see 260 meters in the future, but it will take another revolutionary athlete to do it. As for Stephen Kraft, he remains dedicated to ski jumping, always striving for perfection. He continues to compete at the highest level, inspiring the next generation of athletes. Stephen Kraft. I don't know if 253.5 meters is the absolute limit. Maybe one day, someone will fly even further. Maybe it will be me. But for now, I'm just proud to be part of ski jumping history. And with that, the legend of Stephen Kraft was cemented, an athlete who dared to fly further than anyone before him. What's next for ski jumping? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, records are meant to be broken. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more insane moments in sports history, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And if you want to see another jaw-dropping sports record, check out this video right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.